Hey guys, welcome back to Big Ben. This is Siak and it's Smudge.
What's going on, y'all?
And today we're reacting to Invincible Season 1, Episode 8, Where I Came From.
No, where I really came from.
Where I really came from.
Yeah, so we kind of just talked, we had a good discussion, the last video, so we're just going to jump right into this.
Yeah.
So we on to catch up to everybody else. Well, I already seen this, but she's
everybody who didn't read the comic.
Yeah, well, a lot of us are just getting into Invincible for the first time. But there are some OG fans, but, this isn't, following the book to the T, because I think the events happen differently in the book. And the book is a lot longer. This is only 8 episodes, so I think people were saying on the internet they skipped over a lot of stuff. So, I don't know what...
Were they mad about that?
I don't think so, because it's so good. Basically, they skipped all the filler.
Oh.
But I don't know if... I think some of the stuff that was filler was actually kind of really good story, but not necessary to tell this story. Okay. But this show got another 2 seasons, so they can still tell those stories.
Season 2 and 3.
This show only just came out, and they only just announced a season 2 and a 3, but they are going to be coming, but probably not till next year for season 2.
Well, it's almost next year, so...
But yeah, they can still tell those stories, just probably gonna have to change the story a bit and do it in a different order. If anybody survives season 1. So, so we're gonna jump into this. Full and other reactions are available on Patreon.
I really wish I could have seen your first reaction to this.
Me too. I was in school when we were doing too many shows.
Get out of my house!
We'll talk later. Where's Mark, Debbie?
I'm still mad he went through her ceiling.
You're a superhero.
Fly away, fly boy.
Hey.
Welcome back.
So I'm helping you today.
It's raining when mortal. Hallelujah, it's raining mortal.
We need to talk.
Oh!
Wow, look quick talk.
Controlling you! Dad! Dad, tell me how to stop it!
Mark.
That's someone's controlling you.
Go! Let him go!
Stop. It's me, Mark. It's just me. This isn't how I wanted to do this, but I don't have a choice. It's time for you to know where I really come from. I am from Viltrum, but it's not the planet I've told you about. We have created a perfect civilization, but it took all of our strength, determination, and courage to get there. In order for our people to reach their full potential, we had to remove the weak from our society. It was a long and difficult process.
What is this?
Free for all.
When it was over, our population was cut in half. But what emerged from the ashes was unstoppable.
I feel like you all were strong, you just kept catching each other off
Viltrum was
guard.
already the greatest empire in our galaxy. We decided to make it the only empire in our galaxy. Once I was old enough, I joined the war effort. It was hard, but I believe in our cause. Some species resisted, of course, but no one could withstand us for long. Soon our empire encompassed thousands of planets. But as our territory grew, our forces were stretched thin and our expansion stopped. We needed a better, more efficient way to conquer worlds. Our most trusted officers were each given a planet to weaken by themselves. I was one of those lucky few. I couldn't tell your mother why I was here, but that time's come to an end. And now, we need to get Earth ready to join the Viltrum Empire. Mark, this is good news. We can finally do what we were meant to do, be who we were meant to be.
Oh, that's some crazy ass good news.
You couldn't know the truth. Not until you had your powers. Not until I was sure.
Hate to see bad news
What?
because that good news.
Sure, you were a Viltrumite.
So if I wasn't, I'd just be one more human to conquer. No, this doesn't make any sense. You love me. You love Mom. I know you do.
Do you have any idea how long we live? The older we get, the slower we age. Viltrumite DNA is so pure, you're nearly full-blooded. You'll live for thousands of years. Do you understand what that means?
Thousands.
Everyone you know and love will be gone before you even look 30. It's not something I want.
I can't
Then
even
why does
imagine that.
he? So he's 1,000.
This isn't your world.
He can't.
It's theirs.
He can live for
But we can
Who
help.
knows how old he
We
is.
can stop wars, eliminate hunger, give them medical technology centuries ahead of what they have now. If it wasn't for you and me, this planet would be in flames. All we have to do is welcome Earth into our empire. I do love your mother, but she's more like a pet to me.
A pet?
This is the only way.
Don't touch me.
I felt so
I will
disrespected
not
when I
calm
heard
down.
that.
This is insane.
He views
What
us
do you
as
think is gonna
pets.
happen? That
I
I'm gonna
was-
enslave
I
my
was
friends for a
pissed
bunch of
when he said
aliens I've
that.
never met? This is my life. These are my people.
We have a responsibility to Viltrum.
I don't give
You
a
have
shit
a
about Viltrum.
responsibility.
And I don't care if I live a fucking million years. This is my home, and I won't let you destroy it.
You don't know what you're saying. And I can't let you interfere.
Oh, shit.
I know exactly what I'm saying.
So be it.
Oh, sister, you
Do
ain't seen
you
nothing
really
yet.
think you can stop me?
He had me going for a second. Points for trying, Mark. Points for trying, bro. He
Go
hates this.
plus Ultra.
He hates this. He does, but his mission.
Map their trajectory. I need to know where they're going before they get there.
Did he hear everything?
Debbie, I'm so sorry you had to listen to that.
They're
Oh.
going to kill each other, Cecil.
She heard her being
They're slowing down about 20 miles southeast of
fucking
Chicago.
like bitch.
Chicago, they're in range. Scramble our jets.
Sir,
We do.
I would love to see a face when he said that.
Distraction. Maybe it'll give the kid a chance to think of something.
Like a pet. That's the only thing I'm thinking about.
Her whole life.
20 years.
Oh, what do
I'm a
we
pet.
go out there?
and do what? We couldn't even keep up with them.
No.
I
We
know she
followed
was ready to
Cecil's
fight.
orders and remain here. This battle is beyond our current capabilities.
Eve! Oh, Jesus Christ, you're okay.
I'm fine. What's
Must be hugging
happening
like
with
he's
Mark and
trash.
Omni-Man?
Omni-Man's kicking the shit out of him. The world's gone fucking nuts.
Indeed. I truly hope Mark lives up to his name. To face his father and survive, he'll need to be.
Shot that blood.
Yeah.
Do you think Mark has a chance of winning?
I mean, yeah, this is his show.
It's not too late.
Yes, it is. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power.
As soon as they separate, hit them with everything you've got.
Roger that.
It's right to pity them, Mark. Wrong to value them over your own kind.
Now shoot. If they don't take that chance. Don't get any closer.
Direct hit. Repeat, direct hit on Omni-Man.
That was nothing. Didn't even nudge his suit. What? At least they had a more peaceful death then.
Some. Getting your back squeezed.
You won't need it.
Well, shoot the point.
Thank you. Didn't
Right.
think I was gonna make it.
You almost killed him.
Instead, you saved him. So much effort. For what?
Move him away.
No!
Where was that other
Hey,
one?
right? That was a brother. His parents were so proud of him.
On my six.
Are you crying?
That was a brother. We're gonna send a march after him.
Killed him!
Now, in 50 years when he's old, what difference does it make?
sense. He'd have a life.
Did seeing that man lose his life disturb you? Did it hurt? Well, let's see how you handle this.
Don't let him.
Take one last sip of that coffee, one last sip of that ice cream, because our world is about to go upside down. I don't know if the insurance companies they have to raise them premiums because everybody's gonna be driving for a while. The power. Look how much it took for him just to stop. That is crazy. I know some of these people are glad they walked that day. Oh, she's seen her mother die. Her baby.
I've got you. Don't move, don't move. Don't be scared.
This is an impossible situation.
Grab the little girl and just go.
I didn't even think he could do that. It was collapsing on him. That's a shame. And even more people died. Because they were standing there and they couldn't run in time. Omni-Man is trash. How you gonna roll a play that you kill folks? I don't understand.
How could you do this?
That was your fault. Your stubbornness against the inevitable killed those people. How many more need to die, Mark? It's up to you. Listen to what I'm saying. You know in your heart I'm right.
Right? About how pathetic and pointless humanity is. Is Mom's life worthless?
In the grand scheme of things, yes.
Debbie.
How could you say those things? How could you say that about Mom? Liar!
People need to be evacuating the whole Earth by now. Everybody.
We're gonna go Mars.
I'm telling you the truth.
Oh yeah. No, never mind.
I need to save them.
No.
Let him get in the front row seat. To their death.
You need to keep your hands like this.
It don't even matter. It doesn't even matter. The whole thing collapsing because that's like running into an invincible wall. It's just that whole station just died on top of his body.
These people are meaningless. They're cavemen without us.
You're wrong.
It didn't feel
I've
so
seen
helpless.
you save people.
Useless.
I've seen you almost die to protect them. Maybe you were a Viltrumite when you came to Earth, but you've changed. You are happy here.
Sure, I was happy for a time, but I'm loyal to Viltrum.
Now elbow him from the back.
He bounced off the goddamn ground. That's how hard he just got hit. I hated this whole thing. Watching this.
You aren't listening, Mark. My time here has been a speck in the span of my life. You don't know me.
And that's true.
Burn this planet down.
Mark's only been alive
Before I spend
for...
another minute living among these animals.
Mark's what, 16? He's known this man 16 years. This man's been thousands of years. And you don't know him. You don't really know him. He's been pretending. Because he's been drilled for
Worst
ever.
father of the year goes to him.
Seriously, if this is what happened on Dad's life, I don't want a dad. I have a dad. It's like,
You make no sense.
I know.
If he didn't have a dad, and this is what having a dad is like,
You're a Viltrumite
you don't
in
want him.
blood.
What she said.
Well, your true education begins now.
That's what education is. I don't want it.
Yeah, can we see more people?
Gear up. We can't stop this fight.
You crazy
Can't
as hell.
save
I'm going
lives.
home.
Yeah, you
Cecil's
can't
orders
save
were to
lives.
stay here.
We don't care.
You can save lives.
You're not a robot anymore.
I don't even think they could save their own lives. Jesus. Come on. He's not cracking the whole mountain in a punch. But for real, this is what we do in GTA. You kill people and just don't care.
I'll stop you. I'm ready when you are. You're doing this for nothing. Being a part of the Empire will make Earth better than it ever was.
And what if they resist?
That's why we're here. To keep them from resisting. To show them how wrong they are. How pointless it is. That they can be a part of something bigger.
Or die.
You want to die for this planet? Fine! What's 17 more years? I can always start again. Make another kid.
I need to watch this. Oh my god. Just the sound of it.
What are you doing?
If I have to watch this game, I'd have a better view from above.
You know you can't do that. It's bad enough you're standing over here like a weirdo. Come sit down.
This is a waste of everyone's time. There's so much more I could be doing right now.
Oh, you're gonna miss it.
Everything we do to him seems so primitive.
Look at Mark.
Right, Mark?
You and I, we made him. He's ours. When he feels joy, we feel joy. See that look on his
She
face?
taught him how to be human.
How can you see that and not feel the same way?
Strike two.
As we get older, it's harder to feel that. The weight of the world, it bogs us down. Nice one, honey. But our children remind us of the joys in life. It brings us back, shows us what life is all about. This is humanity.
Never did an alien.
Come on, buddy, you can do it.
Go, Mark!
If he gets hit, he's a disappointment.
See?
He ain't coming home if he didn't get saved.
Did you see it? Did you see it? Oh, that was amazing!
Yeah. Yeah, I saw.
Not the teeth being identical to when he was playing baseball.
Damn it!
His chin split open.
Why did you make me do this? You're fighting so you can watch everyone around you die. Think, Mark. You'll outlast every fragile, insignificant being on this planet. You'll live to see this world crumble to dust and blow away. Everyone and everything you know will be gone. What will you have after 500 years?
You, Dad. I still have you.
He's fighting with himself.
What is that
He's
suit
crying.
made out of?
Mark broke through. In the end, he barely survived, but he broke through his emotion. He got through the human side of his dad. That flashback we were seeing, I think, was Omni-Man's flashback of
Yeah.
Mark's. You know, it was Again, what Deborah was saying, reminding us how to be human. She taught him how to be human, and Mark was able to tap into that little bit of humanity he does have left. It's like that 1% chance, and he got it. He tapped into that 1%, and Omni-Man stopped.
Seen in downtown Chicago.
But the damage he
Darkness
did,
falls
man.
on the day the world changed. Omni-Man and Invincible touched down here during their terrible battle.
The damage
reaction.
see behind me was done in a matter of minutes before they carried their fight elsewhere.
And we're all asking the same question. How could someone who promised to keep us safe, to protect us against any threat, become that threat? Without answers, all we can do is hold each other as we pick up the pieces.
City planners estimate that it will take weeks to clear the area before rebuilding can begin. The cost in lives
is incalculable. Thankfully, the Guardians of the Globe and Adam Eve are on the scene. There's been no sign of Omni-Man or Invincible since yesterday. In time, we hope to know what ended this attack. But for now, we can be thankful that the danger is behind us.
It's only just beginning. Little do you know.
Don't try to talk. You're gonna be okay. You're safe now.
Did you guys put your
It's
teeth
all
in?
over.
Please, that's all I would be concerned about.
My teeth.
You got 4 limbs
Here.
Now,
and teeth.
and now he gonna have a booty chin. Because I'm sorry.
They put teeth in, okay.
Not the time, I know, I'm sorry. That or he has some hella regeneration skills. Make sure y'all trim my toenails. Don't have these doctors coming and looking at my crusty toes. I'm sorry. I'm done.
Nolan Grayson officially died when the house across the street exploded from a gas leak. We sent proxies to the funeral so your lives can go back to some kind of normal once Mark's healed up.
Normal?
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean, look, what I meant was...
No. I'm sorry. This is all very kind. Thank you.
Like I said, I have my respect for him. He does what he has to do at the end of the day. He played all his cards right.
He just jumped over her head. They train him. They gotta be ready.
I don't know, Cecil better come up with some hella plans. He better get that alien that they tied up back. They need to clone him, make more than deadly robots, zombies. They need to come up with everything. Clone Invincible if you got to. I mean, you gotta do something. Like, it would, I don't even, and if he comes back with Viltrumite, I don't even know what he's gonna do.
Have you heard from Mark?
Not since that stuff between him and his dad on the news. I'm really worried. Oh, shit.
Wait a minute, you know he's invincible?
Oh, man. You know, too? Oh, thank God. I thought I blew it.
I wanted to tell you that your mother heard everything your dad said, so you don't have to go through the trouble of explaining this whole ordeal.
What?
Yeah, 'cause
She heard
my mom's a
everything? How
pet.
could you do that?
Don't you think she deserves to know the truth?
Your mom, dad, I thought you
Yeah,
were a
but-
pet.
Your mother knew you killed the Guardians,
For
but she
20
was holding
years.
out hope there was a good reason for it.
Wait a minute. Where are we?
Oh,
You're in the
sorry.
white space, like in
Lights.
Patrol. They said we put his ass back together. He ain't gonna be the reason
That's
we win,
enough.
but
Lights.
we need everything.
What the hell just happened? Where'd all that go?
The water America drinks so conveniently from their taps is laced with a chemical that inhibits the ability to see certain frequencies of light. Those frequencies are used in this room.
So it's all just invisible?
So
You
you don't
and
drink the same
everyone
water
else in
as them.
America do not have the ability to see the things in this room. You'd be surprised how often we use this.
Wow.
To answer your question, we monitored your father until he left our solar system. He didn't change trajectory, so he's going somewhere pretty damn far away. Which means we need a replacement.
He needs to be
No.
at the top.
Not now. Not yet.
Your dad didn't leave me with a lot of options, Mark. If I can't call on you, well, there's not really others past the Guardians of the Globe.
I know. I'm sorry. It's too much.
I shouldn't have brought this up so soon. Let's get you and your mother home first.
Want to get a pizza?
Not her not closing the door. That poor lady.
No, I feel bad for her though. Yeah. I'm joking, but when I first watched this, I was
Mark!
sad. So you didn't even give me a chance to slam the door on you.
Whoa. Does this mean...
No, you feel bad now.
If you want.
But what about...
Looks like I wasn't the only person being lied to.
You know Omni-Man is my...
You said your dad was killed when a gas line blew up across the street. Not that hard to figure it out from there. Detective Amber, ready to help out on any tough cases that come up.
Help me hook up with Adam Eve.
We're not open. How did you get?
Oh, it's Deborah. She gonna find her way in.
Yeah.
How you holding?
Everybody needs somebody to vent to.
Scratch that stupid question.
Give her your drink.
I spent so much time thinking about if Nolan had killed the Guardians and why he would have done it. I didn't think about what would happen afterwards, where it would leave me and Mark. I can't believe our time together was a lie. I wish he'd come back.
Me too.
Don't wish that. So when you come back, he's killing everybody.
Pour me one of those.
I've only got the one glass.
Give it to her.
I don't care.
She deserves it.
Pour.
Yeah.
Can we talk about something else?
We can try, but it's literally all anyone is talking about in the whole world.
Yeah.
You know he's bad at saying
Huh.
stuff. Very bad at social interactions.
Hold on. Hello?
I need you. Now. Someone's flying towards Earth from deep space.
I met Mark in costume before I realized we went to the same school. I'm Adam Eve.
What? Oh my god, I see it now. You can make doubles of yourself.
No, that's duplicate. I'm the pink one.
Oh, right.
Not her believing it too. She got the first. They wrong. They're so wrong. They know they're wrong.
How do you know it's from that angle?
Invincible.
Oh, it's just you.
Oh, thank heavens. I thought I was too late. I have to warn you.
Warn me?
Hurry up, say
Returned to the coalition of planets to tell them I'd been going to Earth instead of Urath. They lost their minds. Earth is off limits. There's a Viltrumite living on your planet.
Oh, that.
What? You already know?
Yeah.
I don't understand. You're a Viltrumite, but you don't work for them. And your dad tried to take over the planet, but then left? He just left? That's nuts, man.
Yeah. As far as we can tell, my dad is
He's
just
a therapist.
That is super weird for a Viltrumite. They don't just give up. They're relentless. They destroyed my world when my people rebelled against them. They blew up our planet rather than lose it. Can't imagine what you're going through. Literally, like I have no concept of it. With my home world gone, my people had to create breeding camps just to stop us from going extinct. I've never even met my father.
After the last few days, I'm jealous.
The coalition planets will want to hear about you. A power struggle's brewing in the farthest reaches of space.
What kind of power struggle?
The coalition is trying to unite enough worlds to stop the Viltrumite Empire. The thing is, no one's even heard of a Viltrumite abandoning their post. It's insane. It just doesn't happen. This could be the advantage we've been looking for. Once they find out your father took off, the Viltrumites are gonna come for you. Trust me, when they set their sights on a planet, they don't give up without a fight.
I'll be ready.
I hope so. What's the plan in the meantime?
Yeah, this thing. God, they're still alive. So is he. Y'all were supposed to be dead. I forgot about this part. Not American Dragon. This guy, that's who we need for Omni-Man and the Viltrumites. We got a plan out of him. He is weird.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna need it. How did I forget all this stuff? There's so much in this episode. It's hard to
Finish high
remember.
school, I guess.
Oh, all right, good.
Not all that stuff that needs to be done. And you talking about finishing high school? It's time to drop out. We got stuff to do.
For real.
Steven Yeun killed this role. Steven Yeun played Glenn in The Walking Dead. He places Mark. He did such a good job.
The voice actor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was Glenn in The Walking Dead. They have so many Walking Dead actors. Sasha was the green girl in the first episode. Maggie from Walking Dead. Lauren Cohan was, I think, War Woman. Ross Marquand. He played, who plays Aaron in The Walking Dead? He played somebody. But there was a bunch of Walking Dead actors in this. But, yeah. This episode was, well, let me see how you feel. We're caught up now, so we can speculate
wild.
now.
That was crazy. I want to know, like, did they get... So that nobody knows what's actually happening and why they're fighting. Is that right?
No, they, just like his dad explained, that the Viltrumites just want to build a bigger empire.
No, the people.
Oh, on Earth?
Yeah.
No, they don't know anything. They know nothing.
The Viltrumites are so powerful that they're marked down as takeover on Earth?
They stay away from planets that are marked for takeover, yes. Because they're not ready. I kind of think of it like Star Wars. We had this big threat, the Empire, and now we're like the rebellion, and we're not strong enough yet to take them down. So we're kind of building, but we don't want to go in any areas that they are because we're not ready to fight them because they're so powerful. So yeah. Yeah, so that's just a mess. But I'm really looking forward to season 2. They pretty much just showed you at the end what the storylines are going to be, but obviously we all want to know, where did Omni-Man go? What's he going to do? What's going to happen? What happens if an army of Viltrumites soldiers come here? Like, we don't stand a chance. Yeah. The only chance we stand is other alien forces out there, because he said, what I caught from the conversation between him and that alien, he said, my planet fought back, and they, instead of losing the planet, they'd rather destroy it. They destroyed it. So that means his race was strong enough to start winning their fight against Viltrumite, to the point where Viltrumite decided to just destroy the planet because they didn't want to lose. So that there are other species out there that can beat them is what I got from that conversation, but they've destroyed and killed so many people that those species are kind of almost extinct. Like he said, they're in breeding camps just so their species doesn't, die out. But
I think he said they were, so they're not anymore.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, that does, because he has a breeding camp don't mean these other planets do. Like, we could use some battle beasts. We need those big aliens with the tentacles. Like, we need everything. Like, there are some forces out there that can take them down at least. And if we can rally them, that's the only chance we stand. Mark, he's too young. He's not strong enough. No matter how strong he wants to be, no matter how determined, this fight between him and Omni-Man showed it doesn't matter how much determination. You can't beat somebody that's physically stronger. And and his dad was a top soldier. So they literally just kill people, like even their own species, in like a movement. Like in the flashback, they were just swiping each other, their hand across each other, and they were killing each other. So it's like, what the shit? Like, what are we supposed to do? Had to let that all out. I ain't really talked, because nobody I know watches this show. So it's like, this is like the first time I get to release all this information.
How do you kill your own people until there's 5 of them left? What?
No, these are just the people that sign up for the war.
I know. I'm talking about Viltrumites.
But like, you're all strong, so like, what's the point?
Right, like, you only, they say they kill the weak. But literally, they had their back to it for 5 seconds, and they're killed, and then they're called weak.
I guess if you let your guard down, you're weak. And that literally means being on your toes every second of your fight, I guess. I mean, we see how Omni-Man fights. He's prepared for anything. He stops blows no matter what you do. He's ready for it. And that's part of why he was so hard to beat. And that's what he trained for. And like I said, I really like the line where he said, you know, you don't really know me. You've only lived 16 years. I haven't been around for, like at least 1,000 years. Like, you don't know me. You've known me for a fraction of your life. You don't even know me for a fraction of mine. So it's like, that really spoke volumes. Like, you don't know this man. Like,
he's a stranger to you.
Unfortunately, because he didn't just tell you about everything until just now, really.
Right, this year.
So he's been pretending. And I don't think all of it was pretending. I think, like I said, he got some humanity and he became somebody else. But I don't know what...
That's why he probably waited so long.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Mark getting powers that flipped the script that made him go and kill the Guardians. Like, he's like, all right, my son's ready. I can start my mission now. But, like, he waited for something. And the only thing I can think of is he was waiting for Mark to get his powers.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to rule with his son.
He probably told Viltrumite, the leaders, that he wanted to wait till his son got powers.
I don't think... I think he's defied them. I don't think they would have gone for that. Because he's breeding with another species, not even his own species. So I think that's... I mean, I don't know, but I feel like that's a violation. You were supposed to get this planet ready. You ain't been getting this planet ready. You've been chilling and pretending. I feel like that's a violation. But we're going to see. There's so much story here to tell. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, he screwed himself, because how's he supposed to explain another Viltrumite fighting against
That's
him?
the thing. We don't even know if he's going back there, if he's going to explain, if he's going to wait and to right before they come back. And I don't know. I don't know. We don't have the answers, because obviously if he goes back and tells them, who knows what they'll do to him, but then they're going to send the army to that planet and then they're doomed. And I feel like a part of him doesn't want Mark dead. Otherwise he would just finish them off. A part of him, when Mark got through to that 1% of him and he left him alive, knowing he would heal, and I don't know, sending his army would just get his son killed, because he knows his son fought him, so like of course he's gonna fight back until he dies. Mm-hmm. So I don't think he wants that. So I don't know. Like I said, we don't really know this character. We known him for 8 episodes. He knew him for 16 years, and this guy's been around for too long for any of us to really know him. So yeah, we're all just pets. I'm not over that. That was so disrespectful.
Yeah,
I'm disrespected for Deborah, a pet.
What if like our pets think of us as their pets?
No, they know we're the masters. Wait, is that what he thought? He thought he was the master.
Yeah. He thought Deborah as his slave. Yeah.
Any final thoughts?
No.
Or what do you want to see moving into season 2?
I'm gonna see that Cecil tell and confirm to everyone that he killed the Guardians.
I don't think that's gonna happen. The last thing they want to do is cause a panic.
I just want to see people react.
And that's exactly why they won't do it, because America don't know, the world don't know how to act right.
Yeah.
Just little things set our people off. That's why we are looked at as pets, because we don't know how to act and act right. So whatever. But no, I'm looking forward to the Mars storyline, like how the aliens got taken over and how they're gonna try to come for Earth now. I'm looking forward to that storyline. More battle beasts for sure. I definitely want to know about that. I'm interested in the guy who took over and started a new empire and played Mark. I need Mark to come back for his revenge, because that was my supervillain origin story. So I'm still fueled by that. I need Omni-Man, of course. I don't really care about the underground mole guy. I don't really care about him or none of the other stuff they show. But I'm interested to see kind of like what's going to become of, Adam, Eve, Amber, and what's his friend's name?
I don't know.
What's his name? Mark, Amber, Eve, and... What is his name? William.
Trey.
No, William's the guy he liked. Did they ever even say his name? I don't know his name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. I would like to see like if they're gonna become like their own little team or what, or like, or maybe Adam Eve is gonna join the Guardians of the Globe. I don't know, but it'd be interesting to see what that unit does because now they seem to be kind of like a group. So it'd be interesting. This show can go millions of ways, and the person who created this also created The Walking Dead. So he's clearly into dark, crazy, twisted, mind fucking craziness. Like he comes up with some shit, and the stuff like that we see in The Walking Dead, his comic book is worse. Like the reason we don't see it is because they can't show some of the stuff he does in his comic book. They legally can't show it on TV. Like it's bad. Like, and I'm sure the the book or the whatever it's called, the comic book. No, I think it's a comic book.
Oh yeah.
The comic book is probably a lot worse than what we've seen. Like, cause Robert Kirkman likes goriness and craziness and plot twists, and Robert Kirkman is just a genius at what he does. Because we've never seen I've never seen anything like this. Have you? No, this is unique. He created something crazy. Like he went to a place nobody has gone before. Yeah, I mean The Boys is close, but The Boys hasn't quite gotten to where Omni-Man is.
The head squishing, they've been there, I think.
And I think
but
also there's a advantage to being animated because you can do more.
Mm-hmm.
But animation also takes longer. Costs more, maybe. I don't know about cost more, but it definitely takes a long time. And like we won't see a season 2 till probably mid next year, if that. And The Boys, I mean, we haven't seen season 2 yet. We've only seen season 1, but like this is just what they did in season 1. Like I don't know. Like
I want to read the comic.
Well, like I said, the comic's different, so it's like you're getting it, but you don't want to spoil yourself because like this is a show worthy of reactions. I wish I would have recorded myself, but we were too busy. We were doing like 9 shows, and there was only 7 days a week, and I was in school. And we barely had enough time to do what we were doing. So I was just watching this on my own. It was my form of like my 1 hour of the week where I didn't do anything. I could just sit, chill, and watch this show. That's what this was for me. But I wanted to share it with her because I knew she would like it. And I'm like, well, she can react to it because, you know, that way you guys get some reaction and it'll, you know, set the stage for us going to season 2 whenever that comes out one day.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're not going to ramble on too much longer. Of course, we want to hear what you guys thought. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Subscribe to Page Chat for fun reactions.
And we'll see you whenever season 2 comes out.
Bye.